Hello Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be I'm going to be doing the extended from this morning, which was basically don't rush in and don't be so controlling about the outcome, okay, and not possessive and controlling and trying to control the outcome of everything, because you might end up losing even though it feels like you won. So my father came in pretty heavy in that reading. He's one of my spirit guides. He's been on the other side or the other realm or wherever you want to call it for the last 10 years. And I think he came in through very, very much so in this reading for the simple reason that he lived his life that way. He tried to control the outcome of everything, and it caused him a lot of grief. Okay, he tried to control people, he tried to control situations, and it really didn't help him at all, I think. It's almost like he had to stop and start over again so many times with so many people that I don't think he actually accomplished anything, okay? Kept repeating the same patterns over and over again. So it was very important for him to come through and to say not to be so hell-bent on the outcome and to just kind of let things flow, okay? And take the time to realize what the universe is trying to help you learn, okay? And he came through later on to let me know this. That's why he came through to help. I'm going to be using the White Witches Tarot and the Dark, I think it's Dark Days Tarot. I have so many decks now, I forget the names, but this is, I've always wanted to use these two in conjunction because they have the same kind of sort of feel to them. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so... Oh my God, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning? This is not normal. Wow. I apologize, Pisces. I have no idea where that comes from. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm going to leave that in there because I guess it's part of it. For some of you, you may be feeling really tired. I was fine up to that yawn. I feel like yawning, that yawn actually relieved anxiety, like it actually felt the release of something when I yawned. So maybe some of you really need to rest and release whatever's coming in or coming to you. Yeah, now that I started, I hope I stop because... Okay, so I have a giveaway going on. You can see what that is in other videos at the beginning of the week. I'm only going to talk about it then. There's many ways you can support my channel. Patreon, PayPal, affiliate links, Etsy, and also just subscribing. Hitting that like button on the videos really helps. And hitting that notification bell, okay? Alright, Temperance, balance, okay? Let's see if we can get some more here. Temperance is a good card. Temperance is finding a balance. It's also the card of patience, okay? The big problem is that sometimes we have no patience in what's coming in. The Moon, Intuition, and the Judgment card came out again. Okay, we had that this morning. Okay, I'm going to take these three, and I'll leave it at that. Okay. So like I said, Temperance is about having patience, okay? And that's how you find balance. Because when you have patience, you slow yourself down enough to see what destructive path you might be heading into, okay? So make sure, Spirit is saying, to just take your time when it comes to that. Don't go rushing in where angels fear to tread, okay? Because you might be rushing in to the same thing that you're doing or you've been doing all along. And they really don't want you to do that. I mean, you're here to learn. You're not here to repeat cycles over and over again. Repeating cycle only means that you're just going to have to repeat everything. Okay? You have the Moon card. So look at it onto it with a different set of eyes. Okay? Spot the illusions. Okay? Spot the mistakes with the tears that are flowing. Open your eyes wide. See what's coming in. Okay? Be like the crab, like the fish, like the water, the crabs who live in water, okay? And there's a very beautiful face in this face right here, in this, underneath the crab. There's a very beautiful face coming through, illuminated. The light is shining from your eyes, okay? So I love this card because it's everything about saying that you have to act like yourself in this case. You really have to trust in your intuition. Spot out the illusions of being impatient, and even though you may have wins, the 2 5 of Swords this morning, even though those wins come in, they're shallow wins, okay? They're hidden wins, they're illusion. This is very important right here. Judgment card is coming in again. You're your worst own critic, okay? But the thing is that you may have a lot of voices speaking at you, or many ways that people have thought you, okay? I even feel the Page of Swords here. You know, like all these voices talking, and you're looking up at them, and you're thinking, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this right? But you see her eyes, they look like butterflies if you put them this way. Like a half butterfly, okay? One that's landed on her eyes. So just remember that you are transforming. Give yourself a break. You know that you have now, you've been told, Spirit, you came here and Spirit told you. You need to release those old ways of thinking. You need to release that need for control on everything, okay? These are very meaningful cards. I like that. Yeah, they're saying to review. So I feel patience. I feel a slowdown here for some of you. Okay? You're trying to speed up and get to the end. You're trying to get to the outcome. But they're kind of saying don't do that. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Focus your energy. They're talking about focusing your energy on one specific thing. Okay? Which would be... I love the way there's 2 moons here, one in there, and there's the eyes again, okay? There's a lot of eyes here if you see. Look at these cards. This is all about seeing things. There's a lot of eyes. It's all about seeing things. You have an eagle here, and in the Ace of Swords, usually you have eagles. You've seen eagles. I've seen eagles. I'm seeing eagles anyway. And this is just, you're sifting. There's a hand here, and the sand's going through you instead of the hourglass, okay? It's saying you may want to get to the end of this sifting, but it's important that you sift. In other words, take your time. It's all about patience. It's all about focusing your energy on that thing. On that thing that you need to be looking at and not the outcome, okay? No rushing, no rushing. There's no rushing through this. You want to move towards something, but you don't want to rush towards something, okay? So I know it feels like I'm contradicting for some of you. Said, well, you said, you know, just make up your mind and go. Yes, go in the general direction you need. But I'm not saying to rush to the ending, okay? Right? The 6 of Cups. Here we go. I love the way that this has 6 people bottled up in jars of different kinds. So what I see it right away, what came through, is it's saying that in our lifetimes, we get bottled up in ways of thinking in the past, okay? And the way we think everything should be. This is like a reflection of how we've been thought to be, okay? We're taught to learn, to go and get what we want at all costs, at all speeds, no matter what the cost. You're going for your goal. And they want you to think differently, okay? In this way, it feels stuck in the way that you're thinking from your childhood, but in another way, I'm also seeing people who are actually taking the time to figure out what's going on. So it's a double entendre. In other words, it's you're going in to break free. You're going inside of yourself to break free of that circle and that pattern, that Six of Cups, okay, based from childhood. We're all taught the way to do things, and the whole way that you're doing everything has to be changed. Like, it's not just the fact that you're doing the work. It also has to do with a new way of living, a new way of doing things. You have to remember that, okay? Yeah, I feel a restriction of some sort, but you're feeling that this restriction is stopping you from getting to your destination, when what it's actually doing is just getting you there, okay? Oh, look at this Knight of Cups. Somebody told me last week that whales had something to do with them, so here's another whale for you. Forget the name, I'm sorry, but I did remember the comment. So, Knight of Cups, absolutely. Knight of Cups, a very impulsive dreamer, okay? And, okay, so yeah, it's stronger than the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a dreamer. This is an impulsive dreamer. But they want you to put the passion into your dreams, your visualization, your imagination, okay? Ride the whale, okay? Go in your imagination 5 minutes a day if you need to. Practice that muscle, okay? They say it's very important because it's going to get you out of your own way. It's going to give you pause. And the Three of Swords here. Yeah. It's going to help you move on from these energies, these restrictive energies. You see how restricted they feel here? It's going through them. But I just feel with the Three of Swords is that you feel restricted somehow. You're not able to move on from this, but this will help you move on. You have to slow down so that you can move on. I know it seems like a contradiction in terms, and in some ways it is, but you're slowing down for good reason. You're slowing down to get a better perspective about what's going on in your life, okay? It's again a review, okay? It's to weed out the illusions, and it is, as well, as I said, with the Temperance card, being patient, okay? Having patience, doing moderation, okay? Combining things. This is a divine intervention with the Temperance card. You have to remember this. They're stopping you for a reason. They want you to slow down. The Judgment card again, okay? There is no coincidences. I always say that, but I always say, okay? This is them wanting you to just look at what you're doing. That's my card for being accountable for your choices and your behaviors in life. So they want you to review really what you're going for. What are you doing it for? Where are you going? Why do you need to control this? Why are you so possessive about it, okay? Are you more concentrated on the outcome than the journey itself? The journey is your life. Okay, you're always on your way to a goal. You have to remember that. You're always on your way to something else. And if you're always concentrated on the end of it, when you get there, you're going to feel a little bit, you're going to feel like you've lost. You're going to have that Five of Swords energy. You're going to win, but then you're going to feel like you've lost because you didn't enjoy it. Do you understand? I'm trying to put this as clear as I can. I hope you guys are getting it. Sometimes I feel like just talk and alright, so you have the Page of Cups, right? You are the dreamer. This is your card underneath the Knight of Cups, okay? You got to remember that you are the dreamer. You are the dreamer. You are the master of imaginations. A lot of us have forgotten that. And that's at the heart of you. They want you to remember that. Okay, some of us have become goal-oriented and we've forgotten to have fun. We've forgotten we're here to dream and make the grandest and most beautiful dreams come true and enjoy the journey getting there, okay? You have to walk with lightness in your steps, with your lightness of being, going towards your goal. Slow, fast, medium, whatever way, but less concentrated, right? You're here to be in complete harmony. I love that, the Lover's card. You're here to commit to something, but be harmonious in your choices, okay? And committing to your well-being. This is committing to your well-being. Not just the goal, the journey. The journey is the key, okay? It's always been the key. So let's see here what we can get from actual spirit. This is there. The King of Swords, right. What else, spirit? King of Swords is somebody who's they want you to cut through the truth of the matter by realizing what's going on. That's too many. Ooh, okay. That one went flying. Okay. So is this the Nine of Pentacles? Yes, it is. All right. So, yeah. Okay, so Spirit is basically saying, we're cutting through the truth of the matter, okay? We're giving you this mastery, and it's simple. Because they want you to enjoy all the rewards, all the fruits of your labor. And that is the whole thing. They don't want you to feel like it's laborious work. They want you to enjoy the journey, the whole path, all the way to your final goal. They actually want you to feel like when you get to the goal, you think to yourself, oh, that was such a great, great, great journey of me getting there. I'm almost sad it's done, okay? I'm almost sad that I did get to the goal. But I'm glad that I got to a goal, okay? Now I know how to do it next time as well, to a new goal that I set out, that I know that I'm going to enjoy every little nook and cranny getting there, okay? And that is the whole point to this. That is the whole point. Some of us are so goal-focus oriented that we forget. And not only that, we don't only just make it miserable for us, they're saying, we're making it miserable for others. Look at that Five of Swords with the people upset, okay? All right. The Knight of Wands, here it comes again, okay? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is somebody who is always looking for a challenge. That's the outcome, okay? They want you to be adventurous. They want you to be adventurous. But if you look at that, it's a bird flying off with you. Now, how much more in the imagination can you be than that? Okay? Like, honestly, do you have a bird around you that could take off? Why don't you sit down and think about that? Imagine having a bird scoop you up and take you for a flight. I think this is a pigeon. So imagine a big pigeon taking you off and for a flight, okay? Imagine that for 5 minutes and see how that makes you feel. It might make you feel quite wonderful. The point of this is that they really want you to delve into your creative side, okay? They want you to go into your creativity. They don't want you to be so plain and simple and going from one, being too much of this Knight of Swords, okay? This person who just thinks of point A, B, C, D, and that's just to get to the goal, okay? All business and no play. Because it's just going to leave you feeling, you're going to get to the top of it, for a second you'll feel good and it's like falling off a cliff, okay? The emotion of it will be empty. And that is really all that's being said here, okay? The emotion of all of this goal-orientated life that we're in, where we just want everything, but we don't really enjoy anything, it's an empty life to live. We're missing more than, we're missing the entire flavor of the opportunity doing this. Okay? So they really want you to think about where you're going, are you enjoying the journey, and to take time to really figure it out. To have the patience, to not control the outcome, to let the adventure flow with the Page of Wands. Let the adventure take you, swoop you up, have fun with it, Pisces, okay? Because being too controlling about the outcome is going to take all the fun out of it. And what's life if it can't be fun? There's enough for us to deal with here that isn't fun. Why would you add anything else that's less fun in your life, is what they're saying, okay? I hope I'm being clear. I think so. I think so. I think so. Okay, let's see here. Take 2 of these. Actually, I'm going to take 1 of these and I'm going to take some charms. I haven't done those in a while. I brought them over, so let's do charms. Okay. Okay. Taking care of myself is a radical act of love. Nice. So they want you to take care of yourself, okay? I find that taking care of yourself is slowing down. It's slowing down. It's not being so business-minded. It's being you-minded, okay? Focus on your journey. Focus on your well-being and how you feel during your journey, okay? And so when I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature, right? To me, this is a lot about love. This is about I don't know, just feeling good, okay? There's love and love, and they're just saying just love your life, love your journey. Go down this path. I'm putting this up here with you. I'm going to take a few. I'm going to drop them here. Wow, hangers, yeah. 2 hangers. 2 hangers. Look at that. Okay. Okay. First of all, one of them, definitely don't get hung up on the outcome. This is the 5 of Swords, okay? Don't get hung up on the outcome of anything. I think the double hangers is just they're really putting the emphasis on it. Okay? Get hung up on the journey, don't get hung up on the outcome. Okay? So the journey I'm going to put on the Knight of Wands because I feel that that's like, yay, let's just go, okay? And I'm going to put 1 on patience, temperance, okay? We have a horse here, which makes me feel like the Knight of Wands. It also makes me feel, I'm going to put that as well on the Knight of Wands because I feel like it's air rushing through. I was telling you of imagining yourself flying. Well, if you're on a horse and you're going really fast, you can imagine yourself like really the air rushing through you in intense speeds, and it feels really good. So that's also for me the Knight of Wands. It's that new challenge. It's that exhilaration that you feel. Okay? Right. The 4-leaf clover. That's all about luck. Okay? And in this case, I feel that you don't need luck, Pisces. You're within your element in the moon. Okay? You know what you want. You know what you're doing. Luck is on your side. They just want you to learn how to really enjoy every little tidbit, every little happiness, okay? This is using your imagination. Look at that. Okay? I'm going to put that on the Knight of Cups because this is a dinosaur. Okay? This is a dinosaur. These are the things that we're taught and we look at, and even though they don't exist, we can imagine them when we're young. So very much a sign of imagination. So don't get hung up on the outcome. Get hung up on the journey. Absolutely. Okay? Luck is on your side, and you just have to use your imagination wholeheartedly. Okay? You have to take part of yourself to reconnect with that visualization, the imagery of your life, okay? it's a great way to vibrate higher. It's a great way to disconnect from being somebody who's stuck to the outcome all the time. And it really releases you and uplifts you. So I hope that this extended has helped you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to give you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.